What's
you,
up? How
can you
you
hear me? I'm
doing?
doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you.
Okay. I could, do you have a room up already, or do you want
Yeah,
me to start one now?
I'm making one right now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can just drop it. I'm ready whenever. I peeped the stream earlier. You were watching a VOD?
Yeah, I usually start with kind of viewing a VOD to see like what works because most of the time I like don't really know much about the matchup. So
Are you doing like specific characters that you like feel like you struggle with?
yeah, I want
Okay.
to definitely focus on characters that I tend to lose to like in
Okay.
bracket. Like I'm not gonna do
Mhm.
like me gunner just quite yet, you know. Little
You're trying to do like the more relevant characters, right?
yeah, relevant characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's good. That's good that you're doing this. It's good that you're like seeking out help and like trying to get better at it.
Okay, I think I forgot the password for this one. Give me a second. Oh, I forgot the password. Yeah, and I really appreciate you like agreeing to help me out as well.
Yeah, of course. I
Take
appreciate you
taking
like
time out of your
yeah, I
day.
appreciate you dealing with all like the schedule changes.
No, no worries. Like I said, I'm pretty free at work from home.
That's awesome. That's pretty tight.
All right, I'm gonna drop the arena in our chat. Yeah, and like I kind of mentioned, feel free to like interrupt me at any point if you're like, oh my
Yeah.
god, she's doing something really stupid. Like,
Yeah, I'll kind of like treat it like how I do my normal Metapod sessions,
okay.
because that's kind of how I do it. If I have something I want to show you in between, then I'll just let you know. I can show you real quick.
Mhm.
If you have any questions too, you could also let me know. If anything, asking questions is probably gonna like enhance learning.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm assuming you probably know this matchup just from having like a bunch of Toon Links in SoCal.
I know how to fight it, but I don't know if I'm like an expert at it or anything like that. I have an idea of how to just projectiles in general. I kind of have an idea of how to fight.
Okay.
Usually, my game plan is like I'll wait until I see openings,
Mhm.
like obvious openings, and then I'll also try to take note of like patterns, patterns of like projectile usage.
Very stupid option on my part.
The biggest thing that I'm gonna be looking for too is your jump.
Okay.
So when you're in disadvantage, I like a lot of not just you, but every like almost every single link, young link or toon link likes to jump in disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's something that I do. I don't know if other roys do it, but I like kind of stay in that like let's say you have you have like the advantage, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
you have a better stage control than I do, and I'm at the ledge. And if there's like a bunch of projectiles coming at me, or if like you're like applying pressure, I like to keep that position to bait you to come in and go for like a
Aggressive.
grab or a dash
Mm-hmm.
attack. Yeah, because you doing that like basically gives up stage control. And then when I do that, like if you do a move that's laggy and I react to it, then I could probably back air you. If you don't, then I'll just jump over you and regain stage control. That's something that I personally do and that seems to work for me. So that's something that you should look out for if I do that. But yeah, you might be able to apply that to like other characters too.
Okay.
If anything, I think you could probably even do that too.
Okay.
Ooh. I think if you held down, I would have died.
Yeah. Okay. A treat.
Oh, I tried to parry that. Oops. Yeah, there were two instances where I got a good I got good stage control because I read an air dodge and
Hmm.
because I read a spot dodge. But that's just like that's more like fundamental stuff.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm not
I think
really finding openings to like kind of blow you up. Probably because I keep missing like my edge guards. but
Edge guards are big, definitely. I don't think they're everything in this matchup, but they're definitely big. Like it could lead to a stock. I think maybe your conversion off of like bombs and arrows is probably bigger to get damage. Yeah, that's kind of like a big commit in this matchup, at ledge especially. Yeah. Yeah, crossing up Roy isn't like always the best because just because of up B. Up B's really good and very easy to just input. I think one thing that you could probably do more is trying to catch my landings with the down angled arrow.
Or boomerang.
Or yeah, the down angled boomerang.
Okay. I'm probably moving too close to you then.
I'm not sure what range you want to stay at, but I just know that like sometimes like let's say like you give me with like a forward throw or something, and then I'm sent in that direction. One of my habits is to like land with an aerial, and then, that's a lot of other people's habits too. Like if I get sent like this, I'm gonna land and do that. Like if I get sent like this, I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
And a lot of people do that. So if you time it properly, if you know I'm gonna land that, you could do a weight bounce if you want, and then angle it down, or you could just do it like jumping and angle it down, and then that leads to like a forward air and get me off stage, and then whatever else.
Okay. I'll try to be more patient when I get you done. Don't get hit by the landing area.
Yeah.
Like I never know what to do when you're like on the platform because I feel like you're so quick at getting off the platform that there's not
Yeah.
much I can do about it.
Honestly, Roy on platforms is like he goes up a tier.
Because like every other character is like in disadvantage for being above me, and then like Roy, I'm in
No, yeah.
disadvantage when you're above me.
Yeah, it's like if me being up here works so well in my favor because you can't kill me from up here. But if you go
Yeah.
for an aerial and if I parry it, then I could literally just off that one parry punish you, even though I'm on the platform. By like dropping down and up airing or like however else, like maybe jab because jab hits
Uh-huh.
below him. But yeah, for that, I mean, I'm sure you would know how to play it to like apply like shield pressure without getting punished for it. But yeah, it's a tricky game. That's also like a big thing in this matchup, the counter. I think what you could do too, and what people have done to me before, is if it's like obvious I'm gonna go for a counter, you could delay your up B so that um, if I do this and you counter at the very bottom, my counter animation goes full. You probably die, but I die too because I can't recover.
Okay.
So it's like people tricking me into using it.
Alright.
And if I do that once, like if I'm in playing you in a set, and if I kill myself by doing counter once, I'm gonna be reluctant to use it ever again.
No fear I can punish you. I'm gonna grab a lot, but I also feel the need to be in shield.
Yeah. I grab a lot more than other roars though, to be honest.
So even if I get behind you, like it doesn't.
Yeah,
It's not
if
like
you go,
Lucina, like where I can tech the stage.
um, well, no, it won't. If whatever direction I'm facing, is the direction that the camera's gonna send.
Okay. I guess that's because I keep trying to get like behind your back and I still
Behind,
get moved.
yeah. Um, you might be able to try turning the uppy around, but I don't think that would change anything, to be
No,
honest.
it wouldn't.
Yeah, it's like I said. Like I think the best counterplay to me hanging off the ledge and going for a counter is just literally either not up being or delaying it so that the counter hits you like late into my counter.
Okay.
Because then I just literally can't recover after that. Like if you ever see another Roy like doing that to you at ledge, literally like you probably don't even have to recover because like they're gonna kill themselves. Oh, that was. I think if you angle the up B in the opposite direction, I probably would have died
So fast.
there. Yeah. um, you have these little gaps in between your projectiles when you're like applying pressure from a distance, and that's what I'm trying to find. You might be able to like.
Is that like a me problem or a tuning problem?
Um, it might be a tuning problem. Um, I haven't played like uh Marco enough to say that it's his problem too,
Mhm.
but that's more so just a projectile problem. But that could be optimized, like the way you go about like using your boomerang and your arrows could be, or yeah, all three to be honest, even the bombs could be optimized. Like you could probably be holding a bomb as you're doing an arrow, and then make you more safe. Yeah. There's like I know there's routes to it. Like I know certain tunings have like their specific patterns to like how they do it so that it's optimized. But I'm not sure what it would be. Just how like Belmonts have their order, you know, like they do a certain thing and then they do another thing. Yeah, because that's better pressure. Because like if I hit your shield while you're holding that, it's a lot more scary.
You're gonna grab me before I did.
That was a good read. Oh shit. Ooh, that was cool.
I want out of this situation.
Damn.
Yeah, holding bomb in hand is definitely helping more in this matchup.
Yeah, I could see. I could already feel it too.
Wow, even like that high up, I can punish fair.
Damn.
For that grab, basically.
That was a pretty like Wi-Fi jab back right there. I just kind of threw that jab out and then he just hit.
Yeah, that game
Yeah, you
went
definitely
better because I
doing
held bomb more.
the bomb. Yeah, definitely. Because like you have a better out of shield option after that now too. The one thing that Marco has also done to me that I remember now is when I'm off stage, he does the boomerang angle down to catch my up B. Because I'm forced to recover in that angle. Yeah.
Okay.
Or like just slightly above the ledge to where it doesn't hit the ledge. Yeah, like that. That was perfect. Because that's like almost guaranteed to get anything.
Bring your promise.
Oh.
So that's what you meant. Where you died.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, it makes effort. I actually don't know why I'm able to punish like these players. Because I normally can't punish that move, right?
They are punishable. It's just like the timing has to be on point. Um, did that bounce off?
Yeah.
Yeah, offline, like you could probably react to me moving and just air dodge once you see me going forward.
Ping pong crossbow platform.
Oh, that was yeah, that was unfortunate, but it would have been a good option if it worked.
Yeah, I think I just didn't believe in it hard enough that I like did it kind of low.
I think
Low.
for like that situation, like you were already at a lead, so going for the up B was like unnecessary. I think you could have just timed the fair, because like even if the fair whips, it's like you still have a lead, so it's like it's not a big deal. I would say if you were down and the up B would have killed when the fair wouldn't, then that's when you go for it.
Would you say I'm not applying enough pressure onto you, or I'm playing too aggressive?
I feel like the projectile pressure could be a little bit more active. I feel like you're definitely fighting me more than most teams would, though. Which isn't necessarily like a bad thing, because it's like it shows you have like boxing skill, but I don't know. I feel like Roy just wins the boxing game. So.
Yeah, for sure. It's just like style.
If you can make it work, I say give it a shot. You know, because like I'm kind of like the opposite of other Roys too. It's like other Roys are kind of just like in your face and like applying pressure at all times, and I'm standing still a lot, but I feel like standing still works for me. So
Yeah, but the end goal is to win. So if like my playstyle is causing me to lose, I will like not box. I'm just like not very good at camping.
that's it.
My weak point. Oh, got lucky.
Oh, that was clean.
Got it. I keep falling for that landing option. I don't think I'll ever like be ready for it.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You see what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be getting most of my kills kind of while you're off stage or like while you're above me.
Uh,
I don't know where you're weakest, I guess. Because I'm like trying to get under you so I can do like my up tilt or up air combos, but like you're so quick with like fair. I feel like I can never
yeah.
position myself to be under you.
I think I think you could definitely get a lot of kills off stage, but I don't. Well, I think it's like just a little bit of everything. To be honest with you, I don't think there's one specific like point in time where I'm most vulnerable. Besides, I guess yeah, that being off stage, because I mean my recovery is pretty linear. It's not bad, but it's linear. So it's really just up to me to recover. But if you're applying pressure, you're bound to get at least one kill off stage. Like with the boomerang being guaranteed, like you could follow up at some point. Oh fuck, that was definitely Wi-Fi. I think the later the percent, the more chance like you'll have of killing off stage.
on stage.
Oh. Yeah. Damn, you died early to that.
Yeah, I mean, is there a way out? I should be DIing that. I wasn't quite ready for that.
It's
So there was no DI.
just in. Yeah.
Just
yeah,
in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been on PS2 basically like the whole time, but is there like a stage you don't like fighting Toon Link on?
I would say probably just the flat stages, but I haven't really given the flat stages a shot. I personally don't like flat stages, and I would imagine that Toon Link's good on flat stages.
When you say flat stages, you mean like
FD.
Owls?
Yeah, and Cave. But that's just because like I feel like it's harder for me to get in on projectile characters when there's no platforms. So I would assume you would like stages like those. If those get banned, you still have town. But the only thing about town is that I also like town.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the stage I'm supposed to ban versus Roy.
Yeah, Marco has taken me to town and won on town. But yeah, it's just all preference.
Landing is not the best, so I do pretty bad on FD.
Yeah. I would say
I wouldn't take anyone better than me on FD.
I would say something like town would be good if you're extremely confident on flat stages, because like that section of that like 15 seconds of flatness that town has, a lot of people who are really good at FD will take me to town just for that, and then within those 15 seconds, like sometimes I feel like I can't do anything. Like I feel like within those 15 seconds is just 15 seconds of them just waiting.
Okay.
You were doing really well when you were doing the bomb in hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is definitely like a matchup. The second I autopilot, I die. Which is pretty unfortunate for me because I have a pretty bad autopilot. Okay,
it's just because Roy is oh, did you want to switch to stage?
Or, yeah, I was gonna say I'll try
yeah.
town maybe.
I also really like PS2. Like PS2 is my favorite stage platform.
Yeah, I was gonna say like once you're on those platforms, I honestly don't know how to hit you at all, or like even get near enough to platform without getting hit.
If you get used to my pattern, then you could punish me as I'm landing with an aerial. Because I do that a lot. Like I'll do this. I'll show you. Like I'll jump on here, and then I'll just drop in forward air.
Yeah, because like I feel like even though I know you're gonna drop down, I'm like, okay, let me walk forward and like shield, but like in the time I'm walking forward, I already get hit like that.
Yeah. You could. I mean, that's kind of why you have projectiles, though. So, like, you have a bomb and a boomerang to time it. So if you time it, then I'll get. You can hit me with like a nair into a tech chase or something like that, or just combo off of it and get some damage.
Yeah. So projectile first.
Yeah, I would say that's the best way to punish my whiffs. Oh yeah, I could turn that around. That would be insane. That is also another thing that Marco does. He turns around like a lot of his upbeats.
Yeah, like I normally do, but I don't know. I don't do it.
He'll be at ledge shielding, and then I'll just attack it, and then without realizing I'm just dead. Like there. Like, you probably could have been there.
back off enough from ledge. What a wolf.
Oh, that was smart. That was smart.
They haven't been able to deal with an aggressive drop down option from ledge a single time.
It's like all his moves are really disjointed. To be fair, like the side B especially.
Yeah, town didn't feel bad in the sense that I wasn't stuck on the platform for like
Yeah,
40 seconds.
I definitely say. Well,
But I
this
feel
is
like
just
my
me.
camping game just isn't strong enough for town at the moment.
Yeah. Um, if you're playing against me, definitely ban PS2 and probably either Town or Smashville.
Mm.
If you're playing against other Roys, probably well, it look it depends on the Roy. Some Roys prefer other stages, like Goblin prefers Battlefield, but any stage with platform in general, like
Okay, let me try Battlefield. That's usually a stage I like, and I normally auto ban Smashville and Town versus Roy.
those aren't bad stages to
But I
ban.
might start banning PS2 honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say like against other Roys, you're probably like not gonna. You're probably gonna do a little bit better against PS or against someone PS2. I love PS2. Like PS2 is by far like without even being close, like my favorite stage.
This one is my favorite stage. comboed. Yeah, even though I know you're gonna drop down, it's like impossible to react to.
You have to like,
I don't
you have
think
to
I
get
have
used
like
to
a
timing.
move fast enough to deal with it.
You just gotta get used to timing it. You can also pivot grab me.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, like they without. Yeah, that was good.
Wow, my back air didn't even hit.
Ooh.
Oh, did you try out ping right there? I think I saw it.
I tried a side B, but it came out.
Oh, okay, I saw like fire.
Yeah. Oh, that was clean. Oh.
Okay, yeah, Battlefield definitely felt good, but I don't know. That might be
Yeah.
because it's my favorite stage. Like, I feel more
You
confident.
definitely like you maneuver around those platforms pretty well.
But I can't maneuver around PS2's platform. It's like so weird. Okay, I think my capture card's freaking out. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Battlefield's platforms where I'm like, yeah, okay, it totally makes sense how I'm getting off the platforms, and then PS2, I'm just like stuck there for like
Mhm.
10 years.
It's probably just familiarity.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, like and I remember getting stuck on PS2 more than Battlefield 2.
Okay.
I think it's because it's smaller.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about small Battlefield in this matchup?
Um, I don't know how to feel about small Battlefield in general, to be honest with you. Like, um, I'm still low-key getting used to it. I haven't played a lot on it, and I'm not sure how, but it's definitely different from PS2. Like, it feels way different than PS2.
Yeah, because I don't like fighting on PS2, but I love small Battlefield for a lot of matchups. But
That's
I can't
interesting.
explain why either. Honestly, like I personally think it's just because it looks like Battlefield, and it's like probably like a mental trick because I like Battlefield.
That's funny. You might not be wrong, low-key, because if that shit looked like PS2, I'd probably like it.
It's colored green.
That was a clean up, dude.
Oh, oh my god! I wasn't sure if you're gonna land on the platform or not.
Oh shit. Oh, I fucked that. Oh, I fucked that up.
That mix-up gets me all the time. Like, I died to that like an embarrassing number of times.
Everybody does, low key. It's okay.
Jesus
Ow!
Christ. Okay.
What happened there?
Sus DI. Sus DI. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Twin Link is light, but not that light.
Is that 10-2 for the first 5 or first 10?
2-9.
2-9. Okay.
Yeah, so
It
this should
said
be.
wait, around 12.
Or I might have fucked up keeping score then.
12. I'm gonna play another fucking or a couple more.
Okay. I'm pretty sure. Oh, like I'm really bad at scorekeeping, so I probably just like forgot to mark like a game or two.
This,
That did 20%.
huh?
Did that move do 20%?
Oh yeah.
Gross.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
When you delay it like that, was there anything I can do to like match an
I'm pretty
option?
sure that was a true combo, low key.
Okay. It
Like your
felt true.
best,
But
yeah. Your best bet there is low key just to not get jet.
Did I lose it?
That's a big 2 link thing. Low key every link thing. So like to grab the bomb and then double jump and throw it down.
Yeah.
So I like that's a quick way to like get back here and to be stuck.
That time I waited.
Yeah.
I probably could have punished that hit, right?
Ooh. Oh, I'm looking like a dead.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got lucky. I'm gonna go
I was
back.
trying.
I'm gonna go back to PS2. I want to like figure out how to beat you on PS2.
I'll
'Cause
PS2.
I feel like everyone's gonna like auto start on PS2.
You don't have to auto start on PS2 though.
Yeah, you don't, but sometimes it's like a bad habit. Like I don't want to seem like try hard, just like banning against my round one like rando, you know. Like if it's someone I know, I'd probably like ban or like
Yeah.
someone ranked in my
Yeah.
region. But sometimes I'm like, do I want to start out sweaty like during my round one?
Yeah. That's funny. I know exactly what you mean.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, that saved me. Oh,
You did.
that's a good one. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I want to keep going off the stage because I'm not sure. A little too aggressive. Oh my god.
That barely didn't. In that situation, when I'm applying pressure like that, you could pivot grab me.
Okay.
The pivot grab would have killed me probably. Oh yeah. So,
Uh, shit. Oh no
damn.
way, that's a real combo. I feel so cheated. Oh my gosh. I was
Yeah,
like, oh,
man.
this game's kind of going even, and then I got hit with that.
Jab F smash. Yep, the cheeser.
Alright. Alright, now with that, that should be the set.
hmm
Yeah, I know you have places to be, so I'm sorry if this kind of ran over a
No,
while.
no, you're chilling, you're
Hmm.
chilling, you're chilling. It was fun.
Yeah, but I think I definitely picked up on a couple things I should be doing in this matchup. Namely, like,
Yeah.
cooking bomb, I guess, in my hand longer.
Yeah. Cooking bomb. I think you could. If anything, you could probably look at the VOD that Marco and I played in
Hmm.
not too long ago. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube. And take note of his patterns of like how he switches between boomerang and how he
Yeah.
maneuvers around with boomerang and how he like what his order is, whether it's like boomerang down, bomb, or bomb
Yeah.
and then boomerang
Like,
down or whatever
Marco's
whatever he does.
definitely, and I mean this like in a respectful way. Marco's a much more mashier player than me. Like, and it works. Like, I like actually can't put like do as many inputs as him. So I like admire that about him. You know, because like he applies
Yeah.
pressure by like putting out a lot of hitboxes, and I feel like you said, you look for gaps in my like play. And I feel like I have way too many openings for you to just kind of run in.
Yeah. It's not like terrible, but like yeah, it's like as Roy, it's fast. Like it's easy for me
It's okay,
to.
both say with your chest. Marco's a masher. I'm saying that with my chest.
It does work though. That's the big thing. Um, the projectile usage could probably yeah, it could probably be utilized a little bit better.
Hmm.
And then that kind of goes hand in hand with offstage game too, because like the boomerang was like somewhat there, but it wasn't like scaring me into recovering.
Okay.
And then the jumps in disadvantage. Like I felt like I was capitalizing a lot by taking your jumps,
Hmm.
and for that, like if you know, like let's say like you're in a string, like if I'm like if I got you in a combo vortex, PS2's kind of a different story because like I could go from platform to platform, it's pretty easy, but I would say try your best to like land without using your jump first. And if you notice that I'm juggling you, um, if I'm juggling you without you using your jump, that means that I'm not looking for your jump. So if you are aware that I'm not looking for your jump, then you can jump.
Hmm.
Another thing too is that most people won't start going for your jump right off the bat, unless it's like later in bracket. Like those are habits that like only like better players tend to like look for.
Hmm.
But against mid-level players and below, like jumping, like they probably won't even know how to punish your landing. So you could use it to like you could use it to how you see fit.
Okay.
I think pivot grab is a little bit more too in the up Bs when you're when I have stage control and I'm applying pressure, you can do both of those things together.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I think I'll definitely like review these VODs because definitely as it progressed, as the games progressed, it felt like I was doing a little bit better. I wasn't like taking games off quite yet, but like I felt like I wasn't as overwhelmed.
No, yeah,
But
the
but
the
then there'd
improvement
be
was
times
there.
where I just kind of like would autopilot and my stock would be gone in like 12 seconds. I'm just like, alrighty then, alrighty.
Yeah. Um, those a lot of I'm getting a lot of kills off stage too, to be honest.
Yeah.
If it's not a counter, then it's like I read your air dodge and I back air,
Hmm.
or I just catch you in a position when you have no jump. If that could be avoided, then there'd be a lot more. Game time would consist mostly of us being on stage and fighting on stage, as guarding. So yeah, it goes back to what we talked about. Like if you're more careful with your jumps, you'd probably be losing stocks a lot less frequently. And yeah, yeah, the jumps is a big thing because I had you off stage a lot, and that's kind of where that stemmed from.
Hmm.
But when it is like us being on stage, and when it is like me trying to get in on you, or you just like applying pressure from a distance, those interactions tend to go pretty even.
Okay. Yeah, like I feel like advantage for me wasn't super bad. It's just like the second I kind of got stuck in a corner or like off stage, it was just like night and day basically. Like I
Yeah,
felt like I really couldn't do anything.
you should be aware that as like Roy, like especially when you're at 0%, I'm gonna be trying to land with an aerial, almost like it's almost guaranteed that an aerial is going to be thrown out when you're at 0% because that's almost like the only way I could really get a combo. If I don't do that, then I get a grab, but like grab is going to lead to like maybe like at most like 30%.
Hmm.
If I land an aerial on you, that might be 60%. So most Roys will be trying to go for that. And if you're aware that that's what I'm trying to go for, then you could counterplay. Like you could do wave bounce boomerangs, or you could do your own grab. You could bait me into landing into you. You could you could just like theory craft. Like you could do a running like raw back air into another back air or something like that. Like you could theory craft with it, but there's counterplay. It's just that the only difference is that you gotta like time it
Mm-hmm.
to punish me to when I'm vulnerable after I land with it.
Okay. Yeah, cause like, can I even punish like your aerials? Like, I can't punish fair for the most part if it's spaced correctly. I can't
If it's
punish
spaced correctly,
up air.
nah. But
Mm-hmm.
what you can do is you can punish the option that I choose after my fair lands. So if you notice that like if a Roy likes to land on your shield with forward air and then spot dodges, you can charge up smash. If a Roy tries to land on your shield with fair and then jumps, you could jump forward air. If they like to roll back, you could run forward and up smash. You know, it's like in that situation, you start instead of trying to punish their move, you start trying to punish the move that they choose after that move.
Okay.
Because like that's honestly a big thing. Like I would say low key circle that and or like highlight that and then put that like at the top or like at the bottom of your notes and separate that from just a word matchup because that's a big thing in Ultimate in general. Like most characters in this game have very like safe on shield options. So a lot of times like characters are gonna do shit on your shield and they know they're not gonna get punished for it. So they're gonna spot dodge, they're gonna roll, and then if you catch on to those habits, then you could get a really strong punish depending on what option they choose.
Okay. Yeah. I can't even remember what you would do after fair, so that just goes to show I wasn't like paying attention to what you were doing. I was just kind of
Yeah.
like, can I up B fair if he spaces it badly? Maybe. I'd like pop off every time I'd like manage
Get
to
one.
like up B exactly.
Yeah.
Like I probably got like 1 out of 20, and I'm popping off internally. Like yes, I punished the badly spaced fair. Yes.
Okay, that shit work.
Uh,
As long as it works. But yeah, no, like you could do that to most characters. Like Zerasu could land on your shield with back air, and then you could try to punish their jump or something. You know?
yeah, like Fox or ZSS.
Yeah,
All these characters with safe aerials.
yeah.
Jealous.
The biggest thing is spot dodge. Like that's the biggest that's like the biggest like general habit from every player. It's like they land on your shield and spot dodge.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Yeah, so basically work on more projectile pressure and then saving jumps better, you would say, are like the two takeaways from, I guess, how I played in particular.
The most, yeah, the one definitely the ones that stand out the most. Um, yeah, yeah. Like if you were to like say two things off the top of your head, then definitely.
Yeah, the jump is definitely a problem. It's been a problem for a while. It's hard to change.
It's really easy to press that button. I'm not gonna lie, it's really easy to press that button.
It feels so safe. Like I'm floaty, I go so high, I have a bomb in hand, I can
Yeah.
throw it down. Yeah, but nah, it's definitely cost me a lot of tournament sets.
um, I would say mostly characters that have strong aerials. Watch out for when you do that. Like if you're fighting like Pac-Man or some shit, then it's like whatever. But characters like Roy that could raw back air, or like Lucina that could raw back air, or like who else? Or like Joker if he has Arsene,
Hmm.
or like just characters that could send you off stage with like a back air. Those are characters you should watch out for doing that.
Okay. think yeah, those were mostly my questions. We went over stages. PS2 is good for you. Town's good. Town's like a preference, I guess. I felt like I wasn't dying too much from side B, um, like at ledge. It happened a couple times, but not like an obnoxious amount of time. So maybe I can go to town and it won't be too bad.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you take me to town and yeah, then as long as you're aware of like that area and getting hit by side B, then you're probably fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't always get a kill with side B on town.
Yeah. Small battlefield, not sure yet. FD, I'm not sure, and I never want to play on Smashville against Roy. Like you were so good on the platform that just like
Yeah,
an auto
I
loss.
really like Smashville too. Smashville's very good for me.
All right. Well, yeah, I think like I said, thanks again for like taking time out of your day to help me out with this matchup.
Of course, I
I
appreciate you. I
I felt like
appreciate
I learned a
you.
lot, but this is definitely still like a hard matchup for me, and definitely someone of my level who keeps autopiloting like jumps and like air dodges. Like Roy just kind of blows me up for that.
Yeah, that's the one thing I feel like Roy really like has over a lot of other top tiers. Like once Roy catches onto like one thing, like one like fundamental like habit, like he really just blows you up
Yeah,
with
it's like a shark, like and smelling blood in the water. It's like, oh, you're jumping.
it.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah. But yeah, if you have any questions about the matchup in like the future, if you review the VOD and you have another question, you can hit
Mhm.
me up. I'll answer you.
All right, yeah, like I really appreciate it.
Mhm.
All right, I'll let you get to your friend's birthday party.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
All
about to
right.
go see what
Mhm.
it
All
is.
right. Enjoy your night.
All right then. Yeah, I appreciate you.
Mhm.
You too.
All right. Good night. Bye bye.
Good night, buddy.